Good evening. What's up, everybody? So, I am coming up on my first week with my coach. Today, actually. Today makes 7 days. So, that's really, really cool. And it's been awesome. I feel great. So, some notes, some things that kind of happened. Right now, we're still doing the assessment. Like I told you in the last video, the assessment is gonna take a little while. He's still getting a feel of how my body reacts to, whoa, I'm bright. Still getting a feel of how my body reacts to his diet and the way that he works out and make sure what I have is the most efficient tool. So he upped my carbs a lot and I was able to incorporate some more food. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I got a little carried away, and this is kind of this is gonna be the takeaway of this video. I got really carried away with the grocery store. I got carried away at the grocery store it's about 7 days ago, like right when it started. And I got things like turkey, which isn't carried away. Like, okay, I need to calm down a little. It's not getting carried away, but turkey had more fats in it than I thought that it would. I needed to do my research that I didn't do. I got a few different kinds of rice cake, and I found out I can only use one that fits really well in my diet. So, you know, it was like here and there little things that were just like, I kind of jumped the gun on that a little too soon. I incorporated more MCT oil into my diet. I had a really hard time balancing all the foods. So let that be like my 2 cents when it comes to shopping for a new diet and you're trying to hit some macros. Do your research on the foods you want to buy. Do your research on how everything's going to work together. Try and put a plan together and a shopping cart together. I want to make sure I can get over. All right, person. Put a shopping cart together before. I'm not going the right way. Dang it. I got plenty of time. I left early. That's good. Put a shopping cart before you go to the grocery store. That way you know what you're getting. You're not like shopping there. When you shop there, there's trouble that will be a brewing. And you're not going to be able to use, there we go. That's what I wanted to do with the brightness. You're not going to be able to use part of the food. I had to like, my turkey's just sitting there. I'm not going to use it. It really does suck. So I got a little carried away, got a little excited. I am still eating peanut butter, but like my very first day, I found a way to put like 2 tablespoons in it. About a cup of rice in one meal with the turkey. Like I managed to fit all this stuff in, and I just felt gross about it all, and none of it felt like it was working together, and it was all like just barely hitting the macros. So that was rough. And then the second thing that I want to tell you about my first week with my coach is that he upped my carbs. It was great. I went to a more, I went to a higher carb, not high carb, like I want to describe it high carb, but I have higher carbs in this diet compared to my last one. Whoa, I got dark. There we go. Higher carbs compared to my last one. That caused something I didn't expect because I haven't done this before well. I started bloating because of the high carbs. Not bad, but I felt really gross. I felt nasty. I felt like a water balloon. And I told my coach, I was like, Coach, I feel fluffy around, the middle. So with all the rice that I was eating, more quinoa, the peanut butter, which I cut back down to 1 tablespoon, I just figured, less sugars. With my entire diet, I'm only just now adapting to it, and I probably still have some time. The next couple of days, I'm probably still gonna be jumping between bloated and full. and it's not a fun feeling, but it's not terrible. It's bloating, right? It's not like the end of the world. It's just, if it's your first time doing something like this, it can be very discouraging because it feels like you're putting on fat really, really, really fast. And that's not the case. So that's what happened this week. I was a little distracted because traffic is a bit weird right now, and it's gotten me thinking maybe I should find a way to do these in a chiller environment, a more chill environment. I don't know. So I'm gonna do that next time. I'm probably gonna sit down at my table in my dorm, maybe use a better microphone. We'll see. But yeah, so those are my 2 takeaways from my first week. 1, really know what you want at the grocery store before you go to build your diet. Don't go to the grocery store and build your diet. That's what I did, and it made for a rough couple first days, and it got me a little discouraged. I was like, am I with the right coach? When in reality, it was just my mistake. Like, I was messing up. So that's number 1. Number 2, if you go from low carb to high carb without any preparation or any adapting or any like ease into it, you're gonna bloat. Or at least I did. I don't know. Genetics might handle higher carbs, abrupt high carb differently. I personally bloated a lot, and I'm still jumping between like bloated and not feeling like a water balloon. So that was my first week with my coach. The first PK Lift, official PK Lift video is up, so check that out. It's just kind of another introduction to like what everything is, what to expect, and the foundation of the PK model, which is cool. It's, I'll put a link up like right now. It should be on the video if I can figure out how to put that there. I'm having a little bit of trouble in the YouTube editor, whatever. And the blog is still active. Check that out. Check us out on Instagram, because we're definitely more active on Instagram than most social media pages, compared to like Twitter and Facebook. Facebook is community driven, so ask your questions there, and I'm gonna be there. I'll be answering. But yeah, that's vlog number 2. That's week 1 with my coach. I'm looking at some competitions right now that could be, potential competitions for me in the next year, within 2018. Which is a little ambitious, but I'm so ready to get on the stage. I'm tired of being an aspiring physique competitor. I want to be a physique competitor. I'm so ready to do it. So that's what's going on, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for hearing about my first week. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Ask any questions in the comment section, even if they're related to this video or not, and I will read them. I'm kidding. I will answer them, and you'll hear from me. So yeah, y'all have a good one.